Yeah, what is going on, everybody? We back with another episode of From My Experience podcast. I got Biff with me. Biff, what's up?
Mm, mm. Sorry, you guys. I was freaking. Hi, guys. How are you guys?
Yo, we have a special guest in the building now. This guy was one of the funniest people that I knew back in high school. Always very cool, always down to earth. Had the heart of a lion, man. This dude used to crack jokes on this one guy in our class. The guy outweighed him by at least 150 pounds. But the jokes that he used to crack on this guy, man, I used to be in class crying, laughing. But
Woo!
but it's a good brother right here. Hope he don't look like one of the people that turned out to be crazy after high school. Um yeah, a lot of people fell off, bro. We gotta talk about that off camera. A lot of people. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darren Hayes.
What's going on with you, bro? How you been?
I'm good, man. Living life. You know, I'm actually about to move closer back up to that way. I'm moving up to the DMV area probably at the end of this month.
That's what's up. You know what? I'm actually moving back home in July myself.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and I got family out in the DMV, so I'll be out there all the time as well. So we can definitely make sure we link up in person.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Biff, why are you making that face? What's going on with you? So you hit me. You said you wanted to get on the podcast. What you got to get off your chest, man? What's up?
No, real shit. Like on some real shit. For a minute. Well, you know, I ain't stopped talking my shit.
Yeah,
Always been shit. That has continued, if not extrapolated over the years. um, but yeah, man. Like I said, I wanted to get on one a couple years ago. I know we ain't talk a lot, but between the beginnings of MySpace and Facebook, I always followed you, making sure you was doing good things. My head since high school graduation, for real.
yeah.
And following you, doing your campus thing. You know, I see him out here making moves and getting everything situated. So then, I was like, I want to do this for a minute. And I'm like, you know what? Let me holler. So I started listening to a few episodes. Like, let me holler at him and see what's up with it. So, you know, I can't keep all the thoughts and comments in my head. I gotta let some of it out.
Yeah.
There you go.
So start with this. What's going on with you, man? You a family man? What's going on?
Life, like I said, ups and downs, man. It's been ups and downs. I do have two children, two biological children. I have a daughter, she'll be 10 in August, and a son who's a little dick. He'll be 4 in August. I'm just calling it how it is. I'm sorry. Like he an asshole. But he cool though. He real cool. Then I have 2 stepchildren from my previous relationship who I raised for the last 12, 13 years. Tiana's just turned 18, about to graduate on Saturday, and Jay was about 15 in July. So I was in a long-term relationship for about 10, 11 years. That stopped. Then I fell back for a little bit. So I tried the family man thing. You know, I mean, that's still me at heart.
Hey, hold on. How old are your biological kids?
My biological kids are 10. So she'll be 10 in August, and he'll be 4 in August.
And your stepkids are 18 and 15?
Yeah.
And you was in a relationship for 12, 13 years?
Since 2007. Well, we met 2007 to 2017. So about 10 years.
Okay.
Ask your question.
Yeah, I raised her too prior. Yes.
That's a man for you. So what's life been like?
Because I know other people gonna start doing the math. Like, oh, you said your children was da 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 da.
Yeah.
And your stepchildren was.
I hopped in and raised her too from my previous relationship before we had ours together.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So you're a chef.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't like calling myself that. I didn't strictly go to culinary school. I went to IUP, and I'm sure you knew that. So I went to IUP, and I studied hospitality, restaurant management with a concentration in food production. Okay. I didn't want to just do the culinary thing, so my ultimate goal was to own my own shit. So I was like, all right, well, let me get the business side of it, get all that down packed with the business, event planning, coordinating, costing, all that other stuff, all the secret sciences behind running a restaurant and being a hospitality and all my concentration classes were into the deduction. So that's why I don't like to just strictly call myself a chef. More of a restaurateur.
Okay. So you're a restaurateur. Okay. When is this restaurant opening?
You know what? Lord willing, within the next 2 to 3 years. To be honest with you, that
You better claim it.
Lord willing. So, like I said, like ups and downs, man. You have no idea. But I was close a couple times. Like I said, I fell off and coming back up. That's part of the reason why I'm moving back home to get closer to my support group, my family.
Where were you at now?
Right now, I'm in Morgantown, West Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. West Virginia?
Yeah.
You up there with all them crackheads?
Listen, man, it's crazy, yo. These crackheads worse than Philly crackheads out here.
I'm trying to, no, they're like number one. They're like the number one party crackheads. Like, I think that was the first state that had the ambulatory care to have Narcan in the ambulance.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's different out here. They be on like it's different.
Some shit.
It is different. Man. Actually, you know what? Speaking of crackheads, I live right next door to some crackhead meth heads.
Wow.
This is like this is the random side story. This is real shit happened yesterday. I'm in my crib chilling. She come knock on my door. Now I'm sitting there taking my little nap, and she comes and proceeds to walk up the steps. I leave my door open. This is how I am.
Yeah.
So she come walk up the steps like, hello. I'm like, huh? So I get up out my bed. I look, she in my hallway with 2 lottery scratch offs.
What?
I have them right here, yo. I have them right here with 2 lottery scratch offs. Talking about some damn, they hit like $9. Yeah, you got $5 to buy these off of me. I'm like, excuse me, miss? She's like, yeah. I don't got time to go to the gas station. Gas station is literally about 800 meters down the road. She's like, I don't feel like going to the gas station. This and that, Give me $5. You can have it. It's $9. I was like, man, I don't got $5 right now. I really don't. Oh, come on. I did, but I ain't gonna get it. I ain't got it. So, well, here, you just take it anyway and pay me back next time you see me. And just gave them to me and left. So now I owe this crackhead $5.
Wow.
And she gonna come and keep hitting you up about that $5.
I know she gonna come get that $5. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna do something strange for some change.
That's terrible.
Yeah. That shit just happened, yo.
Why would you give? She asked for $5. She came in there with $9 and left with $0.
Yeah, but she's strong. But I think she's gonna hold this over my head somehow, man. I'm still, at heart, I'm still a nice guy. Like, I talk my shit. I might come at you, but I got a good heart. So she might kiss me outside, like come sweep my steps and take her trash out and shit like that. I can see this being stretched out for a long period of time, man.
Oh, I don't know. Don't get caught up in that, man.
Try not to.
So when did this? Okay, so we was young as hell in high school. So when did this dream of being a restaurateur come into play? And why did so? And they had like those classes in high school too.
Yeah, I was.
You was in those. Yeah, I used to be jealous. Y'all used to be cooking all the time. Didn't y'all used to bake cookies and sell them?
Cookies, baked pies. We sold soup, sandwiches, all that.
Bean pie.
Yeah, no bean pie. Cherry, blackberry, apple, and rhubarb.
Oh my goodness. So for someone out there who's listening that may be on the same path as you, you talk about ups and downs. Listen, I'm with you on the ups and downs, bro. I done been in relationships I thought were gonna work, failed. I done been broke. I done had a little bit of money. I done been broke. I done had a little bit of money. I've been broke. I've been broke. Like,
found the love of your life.
I did find the love of my life. Thank goodness.
Your life, moving closer to home.
Oh, he got the waves, Biff. That's why you had to look at him.
I was wondering why you had a little titty cap on.
The titty
cap. That's what you called it? Titty cap.
Yes, you had a titty cap on.
Yeah, I just cut my hair. I cut hair too. So I just cut my hair, so I had to lean down real quick. Then, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Oh, my lanyard came. What's it?
Okay, so you hustle. You cut hair. You gonna have a restaurant.
I get it.
Shit, you might as well put a barbershop on one side and a restaurant on the other side.
Listen, I got like 4 or 5 things up my sleeve. Like I said, I got to get going because
Want to get fresh for your little lady, then meet her and get something to eat right now.
I ain't trying to keep working for nobody else past the age of 40 at the end of the day. If anything, I'll be working for myself.
I hear a lot of people say that. Me and a lot of my friends had that same sentiment, man. But let me ask you a question, because you have kids, right? And I don't have any yet. So how do you balance what you're trying to accomplish and achieve while being a family man?
Take them niggas with you.
It's hard, especially in my 20s. It was real hard. Because at that point in time, I played the corporate world for a little bit. To try, I tried that route. That's when I really realized it was for me. And it really is hard. Because this industry demands a lot of hours, like many others. A lot of hours. It's high stress. You're dealing with people's rudeness constantly. Every now and then you have your good one, but it's then if you're working for somebody else, is always you're driven by that bottom line. So you take a lot of the stresses home with you.
Yeah.
For the first several years of it, it was hard. I didn't handle the stress properly, to be honest with you. I did not. I became distant. I would take my work home with me. I wouldn't take it out on the kids, verbally and nothing like that, but I did since I would come home and just shut down. Like, what I mean? I wouldn't give them the attention they needed at times.
Yeah.
So as I got older and did different things within the industry, I just really had to learn how to, because I care too much. I go too hard. I really, hey, look at that guy. I like that. I see you.
I had to mute my mic real quick. He was talking, but I'm about to mute it. I'll be right back.
All right.
I just to learn how to leave it at work, man. Leave it at work, and it's that simple. And really, a lot of the things that really, as my me and my past relationship, things became real strenuous towards the end. Really had to realize, focus on my kids more to make sure they're cool.
Yeah.
So that was one. But in all honesty, when I had my son, something else was like something that was the train that really started triggering a few other things. And I'm happy the last couple of years went how they went. But when I had my son, something really clicked inside of me. It had to really start to change be a different type of person, because I wasn't liking the type of person I was becoming.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely is a balance. But like I said, you had to leave it at home, learn how to control your emotions, and what time you get with your kids, enjoy it. Because as you get older, you realize people start dropping off left and right, and you're like, damn, you don't know how much more time you got out here. Like, you really don't know how much more time you got out here. So I ain't got time to be stressing over nobody, nothing other. It ain't my kids. Like, I ain't stressing over you no more. Like, it is what it is, and that's that.
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm with you on that, man. And though I don't have kids yet, like, I listen to people like you because I want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be a little older when I have them, so I feel like some of the challenges I'm gonna have are gonna be similar yet different, because I'm gonna be fighting father time, but y'all like kind of had to give up part of your youth to help raise them and stuff like that. It's an interesting journey, and I always like hearing that perspective from parents, especially people that I know. What do you think? What's your goal in regards to your kids? Like, obviously you said you were becoming somebody you didn't want to become, and you made that change because when you had your son, it triggered something. So was it like, dang, all right, so that's little me. Like, I gotta leave something for him, or I gotta create a legacy, or I gotta show him how to be a man. Like, what was it?
Well, there's 3 girls, so I always wanted to number one, leave a legacy for all of them. That's that. But you hit it on the head. I wanted to show him how to be a man, how to handle things properly. I was fortunate to have a lot of strong role models in my life, strong black role models in my life. And to add to the mix, I ended up having biracial kids.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that coming personally. Ever seen that coming.
Really?
I did not, me personally. I didn't care. I was an equal opportunity pipe player. Didn't matter. Did not matter. But I didn't think that was the one that's going, that stick. So it is what it is. But having a biracial son.
Wait, biracial was what?
Oh, white. Scottish and German, to be exact, if I'm not mistaken.
White is white.
Exactly. I just wanted to be politically correct here.
Oh, my God.
but especially so with that being said, and being in close to country in the country that we
Hold
are
on,
in.
Biff, your mic.
It's hot. What?
Your mic is canceling out his mic.
I just put my headphones in because my AirPods are about to die.
All right, go ahead, Darren. What you saying?
But like I said, no, having a mixed son in this social climate that we in this America that we in right now.
Hold on, I can't hear you now. Biff, those headphones are trash.
What
are these Christmas lights on the wall?
Headphones. Let me put the other ones I had in yesterday.
What are some Christmas lights on the wall? Biff, you set in the mood? Oh, she didn't hear me.
What you say?
Nothing. Nothing. Okay, I think that might work. Now I don't hear your background. Okay, what you saying, Darren? My bad.
Yeah, I was like this is saying like, having a mixed son in this America that we live in today, and you know what I mean, all this crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
And this state that I live in, you know, I just want to make sure. Like, listen, I just want to make sure I program in him, you know, and be proud of what you are. Number one, stand your ground, and just all around how to be a solid, strong dude. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, just like you know, be proud of who you are. Yeah, your daddy black, your mommy white. You know, society gonna see you as a black man, but still own up to you. Don't abandon your other side. Like, own who the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. You know, make sure you take care of your responsibilities. Handle yourself properly. Treat people with respect. At times, you have to demand your respect. You know what I mean? Just all that. Like, that's want to make sure how to show them how to be a solid man, the way my people did me.
All right, so you never answered this question from all these years ago. What the hell is Lil Nunu? Yo, we used to be it. Listen, we wait. Oh, so we used to have an accounting class together. That shit had nothing to do with what he was going to school for. It had nothing to do with what I was going to school for. I have no idea why that ended up on our curriculum. But we had an accounting class together. And God rest her soul if she... Huh?
I actually know why, but I'll tell you that later.
Oh, yo, and Darren used to make... he used to make fun of the teacher. Fam, we would be in class and she would literally be eating a whole rotisserie chicken.
What?
From ShopRite. Like a whole, like literally take the top off the rotisserie chicken and be eating it. And this dude would just be cracking joke after joke. I'm over there crying.
Oh, I swore, didn't she have like high food in her bottom drawer? Like, what the fuck?
She was always hungry, bro.
Listen, I don't know where Nunu came from, man. I really have no idea. I think it just came out one day and we just stuck with it. Like between her and the boy Mike. Yeah. It just stuck, man.
And
like,
you and Shantea.
Yeah, my homie Shantea. Yo. That was my homie. That was my dog. That was my dog.
I had a huge crush on her. Oh my God.
That was my right hand, man. I don't know what happened to her. Like we stopped, like right at that. It was one of those situations where I thought we'd be friends forever. Yeah. Right at the high school, she just stopped. Communication just stopped. And I was like, I thought we were in there. What the fuck? Yeah. That's crazy. But it is what it is.
Yeah. She out there somewhere. I think we're Facebook friends, so.
Yeah. We Facebook friends. But I mean, that's it. That's all I know. She got a couple kids, I think.
Yo, what happened to your boy Ruben, man?
You know, I haven't seen him. Last time I seen him was when I was like in my early 20s around the way. Because, you know, he grew up, his block was like 3 blocks from mine. Mm-hmm. So I seen him like in my early 20s around the way. I know he be around somewhere. Like, but I think he's doing all right in life, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I saw him on Facebook not too long. It was maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, but his profile would be up sometimes, and sometimes it wouldn't.
Now I don't know if you knew the chick. Well, she was from my block as well. Janaya, what her grandparents was. I know him and her had talked, was dating for a while. Then they was going through it. Then that's when I would see his profile go up and profile go down. Shit like
women.
that.
Damn women.
Yeah.
What the fuck ever?
Y'all always got us taking our stuff down, man. Y'all be putting us through it. Oh my god, yo, man, I had so many memories in that class, yo. Why did you always have to get on Mike like that, though?
Listen, yo, I think
so. Mike was Italian, and he
Italian is shit.
Yo, he used to make so much fun of this guy, and
his name was Marshall. He was cool. Yeah, he was cool. Mike was cool. It's just, I think it was his eyebrows and his mean face and his thick ass neck. Like, his neck was thick as shit. Like, Mike was like, what? Like 5'7", 236 pounds. Like, just, he wasn't proportioned.
Yeah.
I remember I used to sit back and look at like how he would type in the keypad, his short, stubby ass fingers and shit. Hey, I'm gonna lie. So many things made me mad. But he was a cool dude too. He was real cool. Yo. I'm happy he grabbed the shit out of me because he got a hold of me and squeezed me. It was a wrap. Like,
yo, I would have had your back, but that wouldn't have been fun for neither one of us.
No, man.
Yo,
he was cool.
He was cool, but you used to make fun of him. You used to ask him what's for dinner, and he would say, "Are you cooking pasta Razul?" This nigga would be making up dishes. Yo! Oh my god! Oh, that is still funny to this day.
Yeah, man. I just like to say, I always like to have a good time, laugh, have fun. Fuck it, we stuck in school. We might as well get good grades and laugh at the same damn time.
You know what? I forgot. Ruben was in that class, and Ruben used to moon the whole class, and the teacher never caught him. Oh yeah. You can't do that shit nowadays. Your ass go to jail. Straight yo. Up. Oh my goodness, yo. We were crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
We were crazy. So wait. All right. So you had your first kid. How old were you? 24?
I had her a month before I turned 23. I'm sorry, the month before I turned 24. So she was born August 21st, 2009.
What did that, like, what went through your mind, yo? Like, were you ready for kids? Like,
you ain't never ready for kids, Biff. No matter how much planning you try to do, or I'm going to do it like this, or we going to have a baby around this, you're never going to be ready for kids till they're there.
Listen, real shit. All right, now, mentally, because I had to raise a lot of my little cousins and shit. I come from a young family, so I wanted to be a young father. Mm-hmm. I did all my wilding out personally, really majority of everything I wanted to do between 13 and 21. Like I went to college, got my degree in 4 years like an asshole. I should have stayed a little bit longer. I should have stressed it out. I was 4 and done. I wilded out, like completely wilded the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Got everything got my... So I was ready to take care of kids, but I was not ready in the sense that I wanted to enjoy the money I was making a little bit more. I got out of school. I was blessed to get a good job right off the bat with Longhorn State. So I'm 21, 22, getting to $1. And it's my first time really not having to worry about. I'm out paying my bills, spending, had me little Impala, system minute leather seat, everything. I'm good. I had 2 apartments, a crib in Morgantown and a crib in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
I was living life. That's the time, jewelry was still, I had a couple chains, watches, and with the cut. I was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really wish I would have had more time to enjoy my money and being in my early 20s. Because once I had my daughter, mind you, I'm like, well, fuck. As soon as I had daughter, all right, family man time. So not only did I have my child, I had the 2 others. Mm-hmm. So that's 3 kids off top. Boom. 23, 24 years old, instead of being out partying on a Friday night, I'm in the couch, I'm in the crib on the couch, going over my budget, like how the fuck am I make it the next week?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Just in that sense, I was like, damn, man, I should have, hindsight's 2020. I would have done a lot of things a bit differently.
I'm with you on that shit.
I was ready mentally to take care of it, and financially. But I do wish I would have had a little more time, waited. But I mean, like I said, hindsight's 20/20, and I'm happy the way things, turned out even eventually, because the ups and downs, all that shit is going to make it worthwhile in the long run.
Yeah, and the benefit to having them young is y'all gonna get to spend time together when they're adults. Like, you're still gonna be young, you know what I mean? I don't have any yet, and we the same age. So by the time my kids are like in their 20s, I'm gonna be 115 years old. So
my daughter will be, when she's 18, I'll be 42. And I'm still like, Lord willing, like, look how I look now.
Yeah.
I'm 42. I'm gonna look like I'm 29.
Oh God.
Still gonna be out there, like, you know what I mean? We can go to college together. We can go together.
Man, stay off them campuses, man.
Hey, man, listen, I can be a grad student, I'm trying to get my doctorate.
Nah, you're gonna be running a restaurant, man. What you mean?
Nah, no, I'm having somebody else running that shit. Like I said, I want that mailbox money, man. I'm trying to, I want that mailbox money.
Mailbox money is good.
That is something that, like, I do like, being a younger parent. Like I said, when we get to our adult life, we can actually still go out and, have a drink or two together. I can still keep up with them. I can still we're not that far apart generationally, so we can still, intermingle with some shit instead of being, that 30 plus years apart, where, you try and catch up, you calling them, hey, what the hell is this Skype?
Yeah.
It's a Skype. Who knows? But by then it's gonna be like we can teleport and have little computers in our eyes and shit.
Yeah.
And see.
By then we probably will, man. The way technology is advancing. So you talked about how you're raising them and them being biracial. What are some of your fears as a parent? Like, do you have any fears? Like, what are you most concerned with, especially your daughter?
My only fear is they don't truly embrace who they are. My fear is that they're gonna have to feel like they're gonna have to pick a side, because I've seen that shit too many times. And I see people, just to make the people they're around happy, they'll gravitate towards the white side, on not naturally but on purpose, because it's safer. You know what I mean? Gravitate towards the black side. Or the other fear is they don't truly get to know both sides' history and make it their own. That would be my fear. Because like I said, my whole thing is you be who you are. So you ain't gotta make nobody happy. You ain't gotta, daddy grew up in an urban environment. You don't gotta act hood. You don't gotta do nothing like that. You're not from there. It's not what you are. I don't want you to, because my daddy's from here, I gotta act like this. Or my mommy from here, I gotta act like this. You know what I mean? I just want them to be who the fuck they are and not try to please anybody else. That's it. I know I will instill a lot of things in them to where they can ignore the bullshit and the ignorance. Somebody say something stupid ass comment, like, all right, whatever. Don't tolerate no disrespect though, because all of it, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I remember like, oh my God, your hair for like sheepskin and sheep wool or some shit like that.
Wait, what?
I'm like, what? I respect the shit out of her. But she didn't know. She did the product of her environment as well. You know what I mean? But I had to tell her, don't go up to no black man, no black person, tell them their hair for like no sheep skin or sheep wool or whatever the fuck you say. Like, that's an easy way to
Well, you know who else had hair made of wool?
Huh?
I said, you know who else had hair made of wool?
Jesus.
I just had to throw that out there for everybody to think it looked like some random painter's son.
Oh my God, Bff, you're a trip. Bff, I know you got questions. You always have questions for our male guests.
I was doing some research on the computer, so I got a little distracted. Can't lie. And then also, my kid has this excavation kit. He's bringing me back and forth with.
He has a what kit?
Excavation. How the fuck you excavate? How you say it? Excavation?
What is it?
Am I saying it right? Excavation. When the motherfuckers be digging in the dirt and stuff, the ones that be stealing all the artifacts and stuff. He got him a little kit, and he was showing me, and I was trying to that's why I haven't muted for a while. I was going back and forth with him, but. Now, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your free time now? I know the kids is growing up, so you get a little me time, a little something. What do you do for fun?
For fun, like I said, I really love to laugh and joke. I still like to be in shape and stay in shape, so I still like to play sports. Body getting a little old and weary, so my main sport is just golf now. I've been playing golf since I was 10, 11 years old.
Really?
So,
Golf?
You ain't know that, Rob?
No.
Yeah, I've been playing golf since about 10, 11 years old. So,
Oh, wow.
That right there. I love money, so I do a lot of research on any side hustle I can come up with, anything, you know what I mean? But really, I like to laugh, joke. When I move back home, I really plan to get back involved with the community and stuff a lot. I know Rob probably also know this. Growing up, I was in the Kappa Alpha Psi Achievement Academy because my uncle's a Kappa.
Oh, okay.
And I was also a junior Mason as well. And I know what those programs did for me and a whole bunch of other, people like me. And I always want to try to give back. Like, I ain't got the bread to be building no foundation house and starting no boys and girls club or nothing like that. So,
but you never know. You might get it. It might start out small and then it's something bigger. There's something that I've always wanted to do, have like an after school STEM program / like a spiritual program, because all those research about little urban kids, instead of suspending them, they've been giving them learning meditation techniques. They've been teaching them yoga. They've been teaching them how to find peace within themselves first. And then it's just like improve like test scores and improve behavior in the classroom. So I want to do that, but I already know I'm going to have to start out small. So you can have big dreams. Just be realistic about your big dreams. No, you ain't going to go get no $40 million grant and you're going to get this huge building in the middle of the city and, start off. But it's okay if you get a building. You can still do that. You can have a small foundation.
Yeah, so that's what I like to do for fun, to be honest with you. That right there. But the main thing, just laugh and joke and have fun, man. That's the best therapy for me.
I have fun. I be like, fuck them kids,
Yeah, I know, right? Can we say that?
That's the best kind of fun you can have.
People look at me like I'm crazy.
Nah, fuck them kids.
Like, if I go spoil myself to something to eat, some takeout or something, or I buy me some fancy something to go ahead and cook for myself. They're like, it's for your kids. I'm like, man, fuck them kids.
No.
Like,
no.
Like, what the news we eating that? Yeah.
No, that parent fatigue is for real. Like, you get tired of your kids sometimes. Like, you love them to the end of the world, beyond the moon and everything else. But sometimes, just like with your spouse or your friends, anybody else, you get tired of them. You get annoyed. You get aggravated. Sometimes I want to eat my own damn food. I don't want to share.
Own food. That's all I want. All right,
Ooh, I was so glad when we got at that toddler stage where everything was, can I give me some? Mm-mm. Or he's allergic to like some seafood, so I go get some seafood when I don't feel like sharing.
My daughters, they cool. You know what I mean? The oldest one, she's greedy as hell. She's a human garbage disposal for real. The other two, they cool. They stay in their lane. My son, he's the one, man. He is the one. It don't matter. He's so damn sneaky with it. Like, I'll have stuff. Like, Daddy, let me have this. I'm like, no. He's cute as hell. So he tried to put it, and he's surrounded by females, so all they do is spoil him. So he's like, but Daddy, he trying to turn a little face on. I'm like, you little light-skinned nigga, you don't get out my face right now. That is my face. You can't work with that's not gonna work with me. So I'll fall back, and then he'll walk past my room, and he'll look at me with his look. And keep moving. And it'd be quiet for like a half hour. He'd be in the closet somewhere eating my food, hiding underneath the table, and that's like it'd be shit like that be pissing me off about him.
You little creep.
But at the same time, I'd be like, you know what? That takes some balls to do that because he know he gonna get fucked up, but he do it anyway. So that's why I take time. Don't
nobody try you like your kids try you. I'm gonna believe that to the day I die. Don't nobody try you like your kids try you.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Right. Straight up.
They be the most brave, courageous little people in the world because they know they're going to get fucked up. But you know what? I'm going to still try anyway.
They're going to do it anyway. Like, they be sitting there with that look like.
Right. It's some people that be like, oh, I ain't going to, you know what? She look mean. No, I ain't going to try him. Get a 4-year-old.
Like, I was too scared to try my mom. My mom proved. She's one of them that like, you think you crazy? All right, let me show you. And she would just take it to the next level all the time. So I'm like, I learned at an early age, like, I'm not even gonna lie to my mom. I'm just gonna keep it funky with her. Like, I'm gonna stay out my way. she say something, I'm just gonna do it the first time. Cause she got the sharpest overhand right I ever seen in my life, man. Yeah. Like I swear, it's gonna come quick.
No,
like,
my mom was like Hawkeye with the flip flop, bro. She had them leather sandals.
Nowhere.
Floop, 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 boosh. Yeah, my mom was Hawkeye with the shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Don't lay down like that, Biff.
Tired, Biff.
What else you need to get off your chest, bro? Did you have something in particular you wanted to bring to the forefront?
No, not in particular. I can sit here and talk my shit for days about everything. I've been through a lot, B. I done been through a lot.
What was probably one of the lowest points in your life?
Oh, shit. The lowest point? So far, to be honest with you, when I was sitting in jail facing 2 felony charges.
Whoa.
Biff, you damn ass. I was wondering why you asked that traumatizing ass question.
Wait.
Hey, he just asked it all casual. So what's the lowest point in your life?
I wasn't expecting it to be that.
Biff, you said the lowest. What did you expect? What you gonna say when I was dead broke with a brand new kid or some shit?
When we went to school together, I didn't see a criminal element within him.
Just like they ain't seen no criminal element with Becky, and look at her, facing all them felonies. Her college scamming ring.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. So that was the low point.
You not gonna tell us what happened?
Biff, that is none of your business for him to say why he got 2 felonies. What? No, Biff, no, that's too personal now.
No,
you can talk about that off air, but he might not want to talk about that, Biff.
No, I mean, oh shit, it's in the past. I can talk about it. It is what it is. There was a point in my time in my life, like I said, I was doing. I mean, I wouldn't say nothing crazy, but things became. At a certain point, I needed to make some money. It was just I had access to certain things, so I started making some moves. Then one bad night, shit just hit the fan. I end up in a real bad car accident, totaled my Acura, busted my head all open. They found something in the trunk, wasn't supposed to be there. And I'm sitting in jail on a $30,000 bond, looking at 2 felony charges, and I'm like, yo, my career is over. Like, it's a wrap. I'm out here in West Virginia, a black man with rap. And at that time,
get your ass down.
I was on probation.
Oh man.
So I'm like, it is a wrap. And I remember making my phone call to my ex, who we had gotten to a big argument. I'm calling the owner. I got no family out here. I'm calling, hoping she pick up. Like, even though I ain't want to talk to her. Like, who I'm gonna call? I ain't gonna call my friend. I ain't the type to call him. I'm gonna sit here until everything gets situated. Fuck it. I'm gonna sit. Like, damn. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? She ain't pick up. I go back in the cell. I'm sitting around, look around my surroundings. I'm like, this is not what I bust my ass for my whole life. This is not why I went to school. I remember I was president of the Honor Society in high school.
Who, like, you?
Yeah. Like,
oh yeah, damn, you were. Yeah. I forgot he was smart because he was such a class clown. He wasn't dumb, but he was such a class clown, yo. You have no idea, Biff.
Right. So I'm sitting like the cows, all this shit. I'm like, damn, this shit is a wrap. Like, and I remember I knew things would be all right with my man. I got one other phone call a couple hours later, and I called my homie. I still run his bar right now. He passed away a couple years ago, but I called him. Crazy white dude, like one of them frat white boys, but just older. I called him like, yo, man, I need you to fight. Don't worry about it. You'll be out in 20 minutes. I'm on my way. What? This is my first phone call to him. I don't know how he heard, but he already posted the bail for me. Here he dropped $3,000 on the bail. It was 30,000, so you need 10%.
Yeah.
He dropped $3 on it. Oh, he was on his way to come pick me up. Like, you be out in 20 minutes. Don't worry about it. You good? I'm like, what? But how? He said, don't worry about it. I seen him a little bit.
Stop asking questions, nigga. You're doing too much.
I was like, oh shit. All right.
KK, love you. See you in a little bit.
back in the cell. And mind you, everybody I'm in there with, they got light charges, public intox, driving on suspended. I'm in there. I'm thinking they like, oh, these motherfuckers never get enough. But I remember when I got video arraigned. That's what really that feeling set in. I got video arraignment, and somebody who had been there before, he seen who it was. He's like, oh man, she gonna be hard on you. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm serious. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. And then I remember they read the charges. He was like, ooh. Then they set the bell, and he like, yeah, he gonna be here for a minute. That's when it really set in, like, fuck. So that was the lowest point.
Yeah.
But I went back in the cell, knowing I'm about to get out. I go in like, man, put my head down, the back of my head. I'm like, I'm about to be out this bitch. These motherfuckers don't even know. They came, Hayes, you being released. I was like, huh? What? Me? And I was out that bitch. I diddy bopped out that fucking door. Diddy bopped out that drum. But yeah, that was definitely the lowest. But I knew everything would be all right, and it's gonna be a struggle on the way up there. From there, it was still ups and downs. But that day, that's when, yeah. Then my ex had called my mom, and my mom drove from Philadelphia to West Virginia. And I remember sitting, and I seen my mom's car drive by. I had this feeling. I was like I just seen him. So I just seen this silver SUV with a black lady driving. We don't have that around here. And I was like, is that my mom? My homie was like, you mean your mom from Philly? I'm like, yeah. She's like, no.
You finna get your ass beat. You finna get your ass beat.
My heart sunk. Like, I was like, so that little period right there was a dark place, and I had to fight. And it was still a struggle years after that, dealing with bullshit and mini charges after that. But thank God I ain't got no felonies. I never did no hard time. You know, I had to deal with some other bullshit. But yeah, man, because I did not want to become another statistic in that note.
Yeah.
Especially, I've done everything in my life to try to not be that. But when you get caught up in the mix, shit start flowing. It's kind of hard to stop. To be honest with you, it's kind of hard to stop.
Damn, bruh. I wasn't expecting all that.
Bff, you the one that damn ass. I'm like, oh Jesus, Bff done opened up a damn can of worms.
That was good content, though. I mean, my brother did 10 years in prison, so I mean, like, that's why I was interested to see what happened. You know what I'm saying?
My brother gets out next year.
Yay! See?
I know.
We all got something else in common. Yeah, it's crazy how the decisions that we make can just...
A split second can change everything.
Yeah, like, you know, I didn't grow up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? This was before I was in middle school when he got locked up. You know, both our parents college educated, didn't grow up in the hood, wasn't around a bunch of drugs and none of that. Like, he just made life decisions. You know what I'm saying? Then the court system just fucked him over. And which is why I always tell people, man, think twice. And like my assessment for risk taking has always been, all right, what's the worst thing that can happen to me? And if I feel like I can't handle that worst thing, nope.
Don't do it. See, that's the thing. That shit right there too. That's why I be telling a lot of these youngins, because when I started doing what I was doing, it was for fun at first. Then I learned how to do that, and I did the off and on for fun at times at the very beginning. Then it became a quote unquote necessity because it was bills to pay.
You got addicted to the fast money.
Things I was used to getting.
More money, more problems.
I wasn't out blowing my money on stupid shit. I mean, I had my fun, but really, I'm out here paying these bills. I'm trying to relieve some of the stress from my mom, sending my mom money, taking care of this, taking care of that, making sure she ain't got to worry about me. I'm taking care of my little team, my friends I had, stacking my money up. And my ultimate goal was to really open up. I was this freaking close to have enough money to start my business. This close. Like, literally. But that's how it always happens. You be this close. And, you know, and then just boom, shit happened. And I was like, God damn. Unfortunately, like I got one of my close friends. Shit could have even got worse because one of my main mans, you know who he is. I don't say no names, but he went to school with us. He was a grade behind us. But he took over the family business. That's why I think it was so easy for me. It was so accessible. He and he
No, put him in your room.
got properties and all types of shit. But when the walls started closing in years ago, he's doing Fed time. He doing 3.5 right now, but he'd be out in like the next year or two. But when the feds was on him, we was doing so much shit. I started to feel some shit, and shit was getting weird. Like shit was getting goofy. But he had to cut me off for a while. I was like, listen, like, and I didn't understand why until I actually got a chance to speak. And we both was like, yeah, shit was getting, it wasn't right. He was like, man, I'm not gonna bring that heat on you, knowing what I got on me. Like I said, you a family man. I know you the smart guy. We ain't gonna do that to you. But that's my brother. Like one of my brothers from my block. So, you know, like I said, everything happened for a reason, man. But like I said, if you ain't ready for those consequences, I knew what they were. I knew wholeheartedly what they were. I just really thought like, I'm too smart. You ain't gonna catch me like this. And really, the only time I did get caught because when I got off the script, slacking, I fucked it up and made it easier. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's no statute of limitations. The statute of limitations, what year was that?
Allegedly. All this is alleged.
Allegedly.
Historical fiction, ladies and gentlemen.
Supposedly.
But yeah, like you said, man. If you
hypothetically speaking.
No consequences, man. Don't do it. I be trying to tell these young guys, like, you think everything all cool and dandy, and that whole motherfuckers talking, that shit is real. That shit is real. Motherfuckers hating, that shit is extra real. Trying to plot, set up, all that stuff, that shit is real. You sitting back like, damn, this ain't no motherfucking movie. This ain't paid in full. This shit crazy out here.
Yeah, like they really trying to take my freedom. Yeah.
All right, money making Mitch.
You know what I mean? That shit get real out here, man. That's for sure.
Damn. What what about the highest point thus far?
Be honest with you, being a father, the birth of my kids, cutting my first daughter and the umbilical cord, seeing the oldest two, like Tiana, she ran track, she runs track, seeing her place in her first heat. They placed in the States her freshman year of high school, seeing the joy in their faces. Seeing my son being cut out, passing around, you know what I mean, crying, just being a father, man. That shit is a blast to me. It really is. That's the high. That's the high. That beat any flip I've ever made. That beats it 10 times, man. 10,000 times. Like this shit is crazy. Seeing them grow, seeing them learn how to walk and talk. Seeing my little man learn how to hold his pee when he peeing in the toilet. You know what I mean?
That like shit still freaks me out. Oh God, in the morning wood, I still get freaked out by it.
It'd be real. Like he be walking in the room, we'd be like this, like Daddy, like flopping all back and forth.
One thing I am blessed about, my kid has always had a good sense of aim. So I never had the kid that peed all over the place. Like he might leave some droplets on the toilet seat, but that's about as bad as it gets.
My son can't get this wiping thing down pat, man. You know how many unpair of drawers I go through? This should be crazy.
Is he wiping with tissue? I had to start with baby wipes.
You get the wipes. Yeah. But no matter what, like I don't know what it is.
Is
like,
he not finished?
You have to tell him wipe until it's white.
Listen. I done tried every approach. Like he has his good days, but then he'll go to the bathroom, we get in the car and go somewhere, and I'd be like, what the fuck I smell shit for? I be smelling, he be having like large chips of shit just stuck to him in the drawers. And I gotta stop, turn around, go back home, throw them drawers away, clean it up, because I'm not.
You ain't gotta throw them drawers away.
Keeping those dookie drawers around the house every time. No,
you clean it up.
Can't do the dookie, can't do the dukes. I said, no. Yeah, man. But that's really the highs of it, man.
Oh, shit.
He get older, he have kids. And they all start having kids. I can go to their house and fuck their shit up from time to time.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait to get like a decent Mother's Day gift. I don't, the noodles and shit is cool, but can't wait till you get a job, get some real gifts.
I just want them to pay a bill or two. That's all I want them to do. I don't need nothing. Just pay a bill. You know what I mean?
That'd be nice. Oh, I can't wait till you get a job.
Oh my god, this is so surreal listening to this conversation. Makes me feel like a fucking adult.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I got a couple questions for you, man. Like I said, it's been a long time.
What?
So you left Philly. What school did you end up going to?
Don't worry about all that. Thank y'all for joining us. No, I'm kidding. Now, I came back to South Carolina. I went to Claflin University. It's in Orangeburg, South Carolina. My dad actually went there. I didn't want to go to college, funny enough. I actually wanted to stay because, like, when my parents split, I lived with my mom most of my life. And then I moved to Philly when I got to 7th grade. And, like, through middle school and high school, my dad was very protective because he never had me or my brother by himself. Mm-hmm. So, like, he didn't want everyone to be like, see, that's why they need to stay with their mama type shit. So, I really didn't get to explore Philly or do a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. And then I lived in Northeast Philly. That was the corny part. So, and no one from school lived over there. But right after, man, I told him, I was like, I really wasn't feeling college, but I told him I wanted to go to Temple or Penn State because I was like, I want to stay in Philly. Like, I have not explored the city. Like, and I made really good friends in high school, people like you. Like, I still fucks with a lot of people from school, but he was like, well, you're going to go to school down here. So I went to school. That was fun. College was...
Would you be still?
I met Biff in college.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a funny story. She actually was just talking shit about it yesterday.
You want to know how me and Biff met?
Nah. He don't need to know that. Then when I graduated, I wanted to move back, but I was a elementary school teacher. I was an elementary education major. I got a job like that. Like, I registered, I went to an interview, and by the time I was leaving the interview, they were calling me, offering me the job. And it's down here in Charleston, where I'm at now. Then I taught, then I did real estate, and I have another 9 to 5 now, but I'm moving, hopefully in the next couple weeks, back closer to up north, because it's more conducive to what I'm trying to do. Like, I DJ, I podcast, I game. So, like, all those events and types of things happen up north. They don't really happen down here like that. So, I'm like, I got to get back to... What the hell? I was like, I got to get back to that city life, man. I miss it. Yeah, that's
what is that? Cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Lord Bears the second. You do something. You bad as fuck.
Huh? You just choking the cat?
I be beating his ass like he a dog. You damn right. Bears get his ass beat like a dog. He bad as hell. People be like, oh, he's so cute. But no, he really be bad as hell. But that's why my cat, you see how people be getting clawed and beat the fuck up and be like, oh, my cat runs my house.
I just saw that the other day.
I run this shit. I wish a nigga would. I call his name one time. He know what the deal is. He done got beat. Man, I don't play with him. He my second baby, but he's also my child. So
yeah, Darren, the chick that was in the suitcase hiding from her cat and scared her cat, and the cat scratched her face up.
Beat the fuck out of her, boy. Beers wouldn't even have a goddamn head if he tried that shit. No, he get beat up. He get beat up like a dog. He get treated like a dog. He act like a dog. Move.
Allegedly, Peter. Allegedly.
No, fuck them. They be killing dogs and shit too. Fuck them. I seen a little documentary behind the scenes. They fake as fuck. No. Beers get his ass beat like a dog, and I wish a bitch would.
Oh my god.
He love me. He love me.
Y'all
stupid. He doesn't know the deal.
What else? What other questions you had?
Well, South Carolina, I don't even know. I got family. That's where a lot of my family originally from. Before my grandma and granddad migrated up north.
Oh, really?
They retired back down there, so that's where a large part of my family is. I'm down south all the time. We got land down there. My family's from Lamar, South Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
Outside of Florence, between Hartsville, Bishopville, and all that.
Yep, I know where that is.
Oh, okay.
And there, and nice land. My grandparents passed away. My granddad in 2015. My grandma in 2017, though. But they left us the house and all the land, so we go down there quite often. That's where we plan to retire to eventually.
Excuse me.
I'll be down there, boy. I'll be down there.
Yeah, you be in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I got cousins. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I wish I could, man. I don't know what they be saying. I just shake my head like, yeah,
Oh wow.
I said, yeah, wasn't it like, oh damn daddy, boy, what's going on? I didn't say last time. Like, what? Excuse me? Huh? They got one stoplight and the pig. That's it down there.
That pig might be gone. Nah, it's probably still there. They closed most of them joints down.
What?
Yeah, man, shit. Businesses coming down here, man. We got Volvo down here. We got Amazon down here. We got Mercedes. They starting to bump people out, man. And they got Walmarts on every corner.
Yeah.
And they doing that stupid shit called neighborhood Walmarts, where it's basically just a grocery store.
Yep.
You got a Walmart and a Dollar Tree on every corner.
That shit crazy.
Yep.
Oh shit. That was a delicious dinner. It was a great dinner.
What did you cook? Come on, chef. Oh, restaurateur.
A rice and veggie medley with some broiled trout.
Look at broiled.
All right. Fancy ass.
When a black person say broiled,
they're serious.
Not baked, y'all. That brother said, bro, you gotta know what the fuck you doing if you broiling too.
Yeah, had that right there. You gotta keep that. Yeah, so it's delicious, actually delicious.
Oh my god, I'm about to cry. Well, listen, man, we could do this all day. We definitely gonna have you back on. I need some more of these stories. You got a wild ass life.
Listen, yeah,
you had a wild life allegedly. But we definitely appreciate you joining us. I don't know if you want to shout out your social media so people can follow you. You can if you want.
Hey, I keep it simple, man. Instagram, my name is Darren Hayes, 5857, representing 6th Street. Facebook is me, Darren Hayes. You might see a picture of my mama, my mom, and my grandma, and 2 light-skinned kids. That's how you know it's me. Other than that, yeah, I'll be around.
Word. Thank you again for joining us. And y'all already know From My Experience Podcast at gmail.com if y'all have questions or if you want to be a guest. From My Experience Podcast on Facebook. Join the group. Join the discussion. Look at Biff and Alex arguing over the dumbass shit that Alex posts. FME_podcast on Instagram. And you can listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. And we will catch y'all next time. Biff.
All right, guys, stay black, stay you, stay down. Well, oh gosh, I forgot. You got we got special guests that yeah, you guys just stay true to you today for this episode. We'll catch you next week.